with the details. Melissa, tell us about this lawsuit filed by the state.
Darren and Christina, according to the state, the chain makes up 25% of all Vermont licensed retail pharmacies. Over the years, the Office of Professional Regulation has accumulated around 70 different complaints. The charges allege Walgreens locations have created unsafe work environments for pharmacists and for patients. The state is filing charges against Walgreens and asking to have their licenses revoked, suspended, reprimanded, or to discipline the chain.
This is massive in scale and the number of complaints and the number of pharmacies implicated.
The complaints referenced in the charges explain that some Walgreens locations would close unexpectedly due to staffing and other reasons. The state says these closures prevented patients from getting medication in a timely manner. The state says some pharmacies would operate without a pharmacist manager, and some created unsafe conditions for pharmacists and patients, with examples of prescription and vaccine errors.
We changed the law in 2020 and 2021 to allow for charges against the actual pharmacy corporation itself, the chain itself. We did this because we did a survey in 2020 that looked at working conditions in pharmacy across the state of Vermont.
Deputy Secretary of State Chris Winters says the state was looking into Walgreens conditions pre-pandemic, but the pandemic exacerbated the problems. They reference a 2021 complaint where they claim one store only had one pharmacist and one tech responsible for 200 prescriptions and over 80 immunizations in one day. A Walgreens online vaccine scheduler would allow appointments every 5 to 10 minutes.
Without any regard for the workload or the staff available at the Vermont location. This put tremendous pressure on the individual locations coming from above, coming from the national organization.
The charges also share examples where patients were given wrong doses or incorrect vaccines.
Jeopardizing the public because it just made it impossible for the pharmacist and the pharmacy techs to provide the careful and considered care that they normally do.
Governor Phil Scott says he supports the Office of Professional Regulation in these charges and calls it a teaching moment.
We need the Walgreens of the world. We need our pharmacists, but we have to make sure that they're doing the right thing.
Walgreens says they will not be making a statement at this time. Deputy Secretary Winters says Walgreens has 20 days to respond to these charges, which were filed on June 21st. If the case isn't resolved, the Board of Pharmacy will be holding a hearing. Live in the newsroom, Melissa Cooney, Channel 3 News.